Hello beautiful people, this is Abraham and I'm recording this message for my Spiritual Abe YouTube channel. I am manifesting and setting true intentions that this video is going to find people who are truly aligned with their purpose and destiny. If this video found you, is because you are a pivotal point in your life. You are truly aligned with your destiny. You experience a massive transformation. January 1st, the world experienced a transformation from the old world to the new world. And just like that, there are people, us, who transitioned from the old self to the new self. You are truly aligned. And this first week of January has been looking a little chaotic. Because if you are truly aligned, the universe and God are currently dismantling your old identity, your old reality, the old world. And it's bringing in the new identity. It's bringing in the new world and the new reality. But right now, it's a period of, it feels a little chaotic. And I am here to let you know to stay strong. I am here to let you know, and to let you know to stay calm. Because what I have noticed is that the fact that we are experiencing, God right now is making us have some space. Right now, God and the universe are creating a space between the old reality and the new reality. No matter what happens, you are aligned. And no matter your current energy, the energy that you're operating right now, it's only coming to the surface level for you to understand it and for you to question it and for you to let it go. Because if you're operating from an anxious energy, if you're operating from scarcity, if you're feeling extreme, if you're afraid because of the reality that you're currently experiencing right now, as you can see, it's chaotic. We are experiencing a chaotic energy. We are in the middle. You know what I see? I see a door with the old world. I see a door that we already walked through. We left behind the old world. And here's that door. And then here's the other door, which take us to the new reality, which take us to our new life, our upgraded life, because we transformed. God transformed us. We experienced the transformation within the new world as well. But it's not like the old world disappeared and the new world just happened to be here. Energetically, yes. Physically, the old world is still kind of like, it's what we see, right? So that's why it feels a little chaotic. And that is the image that I'm seeing. And the people who transform, the people who truly align themselves, we are in the middle of this between doors. It's like we are walking to the new reality, to the new door. And what I'm seeing is kind of like, you know how Stranger Things, I don't know, I feel like people are going to resonate with this. I mean, if you know Stranger Things, who doesn't know Stranger Things, Anyway, Stranger Things, when 11 gets in the tub and she tries to find whatever it is that she wants to find, it's total darkness, right? It's just herself standing, total darkness. She cannot see anything until she finds whatever she's looking for. Well, that's what I'm seeing. This space that God is creating is total darkness. We are in total darkness. It's like we can see the door, we can see the reality, we can see what's coming through, we can see everything that we are about to step into, because God showed us the miracle in our life. God showed us the upgrade. We know what we deserve and we are walking towards that. But right now, it's still not here. We can see it, we are about to walk through it, and we can also see the old world. We can also see our old self. And that's the middle space that God is creating for us right now. It's this middle space where everything is dark, everything feels chaotic, and it's literally your new self, and bringing yourself the necessary stuff, packing light, bringing what you want to bring into your new reality, everything that aligns with your new reality in the new world. You are coming with you. You packed it up like it's a backpack. It's you and a backpack, you and your few things walking, and it's exciting, right? But all we see is darkness. All we see is chaos. And God right now and the universe are truly asking you to remain calm. God and the universe are truly asking you to remain trusting. to remain operating from an energy of knowing, because you're walking towards that new reality. Right now is that period of space, and sometimes we get a little frustrated. Sometimes we get a little like, come on, like it should be here already. But in order for the miracles to be here in your life, you need to be in the right energy. You cannot be operating in an energy from your old self. You cannot be operating in no, I'm just kidding. You cannot be operating in an energy from anxiety. You cannot be operating in an energy from scarcity, from fear, from believing more in what you see than what God showed you. Because when you let your mind, when your mind is stronger than what God showed you, you are already kind of like in the wrong energy. And if you're feeling that energy, don't trip. Like don't get scared. Don't start tripping thinking that the miracle is going to get pushed even further, because at the end of the day, you are feeling this energy and you are operating this energy and you are noticing it in order for you to let it go, and in order for you to like step out of that. God is telling you, step out of that. So do what's necessary, do whatever it is to enforce and to like strengthen the connection and the vision that God showed you, the miracle that God showed you. You need to strengthen that. You need to have a stronger connection with that. And once you start having that connection, which is stronger than what you see and what the chaos is, and you are taking yourself out of that fear and anxiety, and you start operating from an energy of, you know what, I trust. You know what, God showed me what it showed me. Why would God show me this? Or why would God take me this far? Why would God do all of this if it's not for the miracle to be here? God wants the miracle in your life. The universe wants to bring in the miracle in your life. God and the universe are co-creating with you, but you need to be in the right energy. That's why God is creating this space for you to catch up, for your body to catch up, for the world to catch up. You know, it's this space, because that's how things work. God is creating this space in order for the miracles to get here in your life, and every single moment of your life is truly aligned. Every single moment, everything you feel, everything you do is truly aligned, as long as you are alchemizing and changing that. You know that you're not supposed to be operating from anxiety. You know that you're not supposed to be operating from being afraid. You're supposed to be operating from trusting and from knowing that no matter how long it takes, and it's not going to take long once you start operating in the right energy and aligning with the miracle. But when you start understanding that, you tell your mind, you know what, fuck off, kind of thing. First and foremost, fuck off, because what you're trying to do is trying to question God. What you're trying to do is trying to question what God and the miracle showed. Well, what God and the universe showed me, the miracle that it showed me. And it's a confirmation for you to be like, you know what, no matter what your mind tries to tell you to scare you, the miracle is here because God showed it to you. There's a reason why God showed it to you. There's a reason why God has been sending you confirmation every single day, every single night, through your dreams. God has been so clear with you. So cleared. So motherfucking clear. As clear as water. And then for some odd reason, you are still letting the old self, things that don't define you anymore, the lack mindset, your fears, the anxiety, make you tap out of that belief. But God showed you. God has been showing you every single day, because God wants the miracle in your life. God wants you to win. God wants you to tap into the upgraded life, the reality that you deserve, because you have been doing the work. You did the work. Last year you transformed and you became who you are meant to become. You found your purpose. You connected with God. You walked with God, hand by hand, side by side. God has been guiding you, and you have been alchemizing. And every single challenge you have been getting up, no matter what. Aligning yourself and telling God, I'm willing to do everything that it takes. I'm willing to be alone. I'm willing to experience this period of isolation. I'm willing to, do what's necessary in order for me to find my purpose and destiny. And you did it. That's why you transformed to your new identity with the new world. The energies are aligned. And right now you are truly aligned. But your energy needs to be aligned. So do what's necessary. For example, I noticed myself that I was operating from fear, operating from anxiety. When I knew that God showed me what He showed me, right? I knew that God showed me everything that's necessary. Yeah, sorry, that's my sister. I'm letting her know that I'm recording and I don't want to stop this video. I don't want to interrupt it because I feel like I do want to say this. I remember that I know that God showed me every single day. God showed me every single day what the miracle is and what God wants to bring in my life. God has shown me every single day and every single night. But for some reason, I was operating from anxiety. And for some reason, I was operating from a fear, not truly aligning myself with the miracle that God has been trying to work in my life. But then something changed because I noticed that I was operating from anxiety. Something changed and I said, you know what? I do not want to be operating from anxiety because, like, why am I questioning God? Why am I questioning the miracle? Why am I 11:11? Why am I questioning the vision that God has shown me? Because why? Like, why am I doing that? Well, the why is because of how the darkness is right now, because of how the chaos is right now, because everything that I'm seeing and my human side of it, you know, we're humans at the end of the day. And it's hard to tap into the trusting when, you know, things are looking a little shitty right now. But that's what God is asking you from you. God is asking to trust in what God is showing you, not what you see. To fall back and to let God take care of it, and trusting that God will take care of it regardless. So I wanted to tap in out of that energy. I wanted to tap out of that anxiety. So what I did is, you know, God told me you need to meditate. You need to connect with yourself and you need to come back to your center. Figure out why you're feeling this anxiety and figure out why you can trust in God's vision fully, 100%, even though I wanted to do so. So that's what I did. I put on my manifestation music. And there's a reason why I'm telling you this. Because this is a practice. This is what took me. This is the physical action that took me out of that anxious operating energy. I put my AirPods on. I put the manifestation high frequency music that I have that truly helps me elevate, honestly. And I started meditating. And, you know, I have a spirit. I just meditate a certain way that helps me connect with my center. And I started breathing and I started claiming the miracle because God showed me what He showed me. So I was speaking into existence what God showed me. You know, I was speaking into existence. For example, my brain was telling me one thing, so I was telling my brain the opposite. So for example, I was like, I am safe. This person is doing this. This application is happening. Here is, like, I was just walking through the reality, walking through the new reality that I know is true. The new reality that I know is true for me. I was walking through exactly how things are going to work in my favor. And I was speaking it into existence. And I said it over and over. I spent like 20 minutes just saying like the same scenarios, walking my mind through the right scenario that I want to claim into my life, my dream life, my upgraded life. I was speaking it into existence for my brain to tap into that, for my brain to not operate from anxiety, from the old narrative to not be as strong. So that's what I did, and I did it over and over. The same thing, the same scenario. I repeated it over and over and over until I realized that I was safe. I realized that I was operating from a safe energy. I realized that I was not afraid anymore. I realized that I was not scared, that I was tapping into the energy that God wanted me to tap into. Because at the end of the day, God showed me what He showed me. And that's what I'm like leaning on. And once I tap into that energy, I got nothing else more to do than just take daily actions of what God tells me to do, you know, take necessary actions, next step forward. So that's one practice that I did that helped me beat my mind and the narrative that my mind, the old self, was telling me. 1444. And since that day, I have been operating at ease. You know, sometimes I get a little bit nervous, but God showed me what He showed me. That's the thing. Like, I'm not questioning God anymore. I'm not questioning the vision anymore, no matter how long it takes, no matter what I see. In my 3D reality, there is nothing that is making me snap out of that belief and that trust. And I'm leaning on God. And that's what the universe and God, that is the universe that you need to start tapping into, because you are truly aligned. You are aligned. You are about to walk through that door, your new reality, your upgraded life. You are about to walk through it, but you need to operate from the right energy, because you cannot just like say it out loud and expect things to happen. You need to work in order for that to happen. Spiritually work to it. And that's basically what I just wanted to say in this video. Like, you are about to walk through that door, but we need to align ourselves energetically with the miracle. And in order for you to align yourself energetically with the miracle, you need to truly believe and truly trust that the miracle is happening for you, because God wants it to happen for you. You just need to tap into that energy. Don't let your brain scare you. Don't let your brain create this anxiety in you. And once you finally tap into that energy of trusting, of like, no matter the day, no matter the time, no matter the place, the miracle is here for me, because I went through the transformation. I did everything that I needed to do. I aligned myself. I transformed, and I transformed. I went through the ceremony. I graduated. I'm celebrating myself. God is celebrating me for all the work that I have been doing as well. And I feel so honored that God chose me and that I did the work and I was successful in doing the work in order for me to be aligned, in order for me to achieve my dreams, in order for God to push me and give me my upgraded life, my upgraded reality, the miracle in my life, what I deserve, the energy that I'm in. And when I understood that, and when I tapped into that energy, oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's something that it's just like there's no going back after that. There's no more anxiety. There's no more, it feels like I'm not even fighting with my old self anymore. Because as soon as I hear my old self creeping in, I'm like, girl, don't try to fuck with miracles. Don't try to like mess with God's life. Because at the end of the day, what God said, and my mind has no power over that. I'm not questioning what God told me and what God showed me. And that's how I'm able to operate at this ease and trust energy. And even though right now I'm still about to walk through the door, because I align myself energetically, so right now I know that I'm about to walk through the door, I'm still remaining calm and patient, because God is creating a space for a reason. And it's mainly for you to align, mainly for you to tap into the right energy. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, share that experience, because I know that there's going to be somebody out there. This message is timeless. This video is going to find people who are aligned, people who did the work, people who aligned themselves, walk the path of healing, and are in that period of alignment, about to shift realities, about to time jump your reality. You literally, your old self, your old reality, it's dismantled. You are in this period of darkness, in this space of alignment, this oh my God, this space of alignment, in order for you to tap into this new reality and to walk into the new reality. And I wanted to share that practice that I did as well, because I feel like that's important. That's something that truly helped me walk in myself and speaking into existence while meditating, while closing my eyes and having a high frequency music in my ears, helped me tap into the miracle and speaking it into existence, taking myself out of that scary place that my brain tells me to go to, and tapping into the miracle and what God wants me to tap into. And now I'm fully 100% aligned. And God, that's what God wanted me to do. And now God is doing, like, I did my thing, I did what was necessary for me. Now is God going to do what's He's been, waiting to do, which is set the miracle in my life. Because God wants that miracle in my life. Why would God show me all of this through my dreams, through everything? Why would God show me all of that if it wasn't because God wanted to work the miracle in my life? It's easy for God. It's easy. What we think is hard and impossible for God, God does this and He makes it happen in your life. So this video is going to resonate with the right people, and I'm going to put it out there, and no matter how long it takes, it's going to find the right collective. No matter how long it takes, it's going to find that person that is struggling right now to trust fully in God and to trust fully in the vision that God showed you. So this video is going to help you. My testimony, I am living proof, and there's that. Anyway, I don't know why I have this, because it's fashionable, but it's kind of like hot. So bye y'all.